Okay, so now let's configure the contact external move scoops workflow. To get started, we simply click try it now. So now we need to configure the trigger and the action. So when there is a new hire, someone left the company, or an executive move, then it will trigger this workflow. If you have any other relevant ones you want to configure, you can just simply do it right here, like open position or management move and lateral move. So selected the ones I want here. In the departments you want to select, I'm not selling to legal, IT, human resources, finance, engineering and technical, only C-suite, marketing, operations, sales. Now we're going to configure the company filters. The key to configuring company filters is to simply treat it like an advanced search. If you treat it like an advanced search, you will see great results. So we're going to select software companies with a headcount of 100 to 1,000. For financials, I'm not going to set this up because I don't care. Not for this example. For company attributes, I'm not going to set it up either. And the same for type and model. For location, I want them to be in the United States. And for technologies, I'm not going to configure this, but if I were to, I'd simply search and add the technologies that I want. Now I click apply. Now, before we move on to the next section, it's very important to note you have to adjust this so you don't use all your bulk credits. So if it runs on a daily basis, this means it can find up to 500 companies per day and export up to 20 contacts per company. You can go through 10,000 bulk credits in a day. So in this case, I'm going to do 20 contacts, 20 companies per day, and I want it to run, like I said, on a daily basis. If I wanted to do a weekly basis, I'd simply adjust it there. And I want to discover up to 5 contacts per company, yet again, to save my bulk credits. And now I'm going to treat this just like an advanced search and set up my contact filters. So in this case, I'm going to target C-level and the executive, operations, sales, or marketing capacity. And since I am using bulk credits, I want it to be the highest quality contact information possible. So I'm going to require them to have all mobile, direct, and business number versus any, which is mobile phone or direct phone or business email. And I want it to be a very high accuracy score. So we're going to do 95 to 99. For the location, I want it to be in the US, and then I simply click apply. Then once it is triggered, and that action is taken, I want it to export both companies and contacts to my specific user. So in this case, I will do Bowtied Systems, but if you had multiple users in multiple different markets and territories or verticals, you simply assign it to the relevant reps. And you also have to configure it on their level as well too. So we'll simply turn on the workflow. We'll close it out. It's going to bring you to this page. Now, since it didn't execute yet, there's no data here, but once it does execute, it's going to populate. Now, if we go over to workflow list, I'll show you an example of one that I purposely set up incorrectly. So here, because I didn't set up my limits correctly, it exported 7.44 thousand contacts and companies. You can see the breakdown here in one single day. That's why it's very important to configure it correctly. Otherwise, you'll eat up through all your bulk credits in a day. So here, I can go to workflow list and we can edit the one we just made. We're going to click edit workflow. Let's adjust that name right there. So external moves test. And if I didn't set up my frequency and my limits correctly, I can simply adjust it here. So we can do 15. I did set it up correctly, but just for demonstration purposes, there we go. And then I'm going to turn the workflow on and it's now live again. So yeah, that's how you set up contact external move workflows.